be a good mother. And that is actually something that a feeling or something that other women actually project on the soon-to-be mother. Like, oh, don't want to be with your child, you're taking your career too serious, how can you be a good mother? That I find is very different in South Africa, I have to say. And also in many other countries, they maybe deal a little bit better with it. But with my leadership programs that I run with Eventerprise, the Women Leadership Program, the group that I had last was very international. Chinese girl, Korean, French, German,
Dutch,
South African, Dutch, and they still have that same problem. They're now in the early 20s, and all of them exceptionally wanted to become a mother, but they also wanted a career. But they already have the problem now that they don't know how to navigate through that. Yes. So coming back to your original question, I never felt any kind of discrimination because of my skin color. Really, the only thing was, me being a woman. And whether somebody saw something in me or not, I don't know. I just always enjoyed what I did in my work. I think I did pretty decent work with good results. And so my career just progressed without me having a particular career plan. I'm a careers person by nature. I believe in lifelong learning and personal growth. So I was always interested to advance myself and to learn something more, so worked out.
So through your journey, your career, and you took on different roles, different responsibilities, and grew in seniority as well within the organizations, and we sort of bring us to where we are today. So as a co-founder, a woman leader in business, a seasoned CEO, this is not your first rodeo, so to speak, as CEO, you would then have the opportunity, and I suppose you could argue the mandate, to ensure that you are deploying strategies and I suppose values within an organization to reinforce and instill and create an environment where we are able to grow a diverse business. We are able to work with people from multiple backgrounds, multiple skill levels, language sets, etc., etc. Everything that diversity encompasses. I'm trying to avoid the buzzwords as we discuss this, because as we know, the topic continues to be trending and a hot topic, so to speak, and front of mind for many people. But then we must also ask the question: well, what does it take to really implement and to walk your talk when it comes to diversity and inclusion, as opposed to some of the window dressing we see? I feel particularly in tech, where every second technology company is appointing a black female as their chief diversity and inclusion officer, which is good and it needs to be done. But that's the first 10%, the first 1%, so to speak. There's still a very long journey that needs to follow. So beyond the window dressing, when you survey the landscape, particularly the technology business landscape, what are the areas that you feel the likes of investors and co-founders and CEOs and senior management, where are they lacking currently? Where would you, or to put it differently, where would you like to see a very strong emphasis over the next few years within business to ensure that people are actually walking the talk and it doesn't just stop at the window dressing?
So first of all, let me answer it this way. I think the Chief Diversity Officer, or as sometimes they call it Chief Transformation Officer, then job or that position is the CEO position. I think the CEO should drive this. It is very strange to see that being outsourced to a position, to a desk, that really pretty much looks to me like window dressing. So I think the entire C-suite of any given company, maybe a tech company or non-tech company, must have that within their portfolio. They must have, people must give them goals to fulfill in order to grow the landscape in terms of variety, not to use that word.
Yes.